Ibrahim Traore's story is a remarkable one. From humble beginnings, he rose to become the leader of Burkina Faso. Born in a nation grappling with poverty and instability, Traore's path was not paved with privilege. He chose a career in the military, joining the armed forces in 2010. Traore quickly climbed the ranks, showcasing his dedication and strategic acumen. By 2020, he had earned the rank of captain. His commitment to serving his nation went beyond the call of duty. Traore became actively involved in efforts to address the deep-seated issues plaguing Burkina Faso. In January 2022, Burkina Faso witnessed a pivotal moment, a coup d'état that ousted the sitting president. Traore played a key role in this event, aligning himself with forces seeking change. This event thrust him into the spotlight and revealed his ambition to reshape the destiny of his nation. Just months later, in September 2022, Traore once again found himself at the heart of political upheaval. He led another coup, this time seizing power and assuming the mantle of interim president. At the age of 34, Ibrahim Traore became a symbol of change and a beacon of hope for a nation yearning for progress. Ibrahim Traore's leadership has been defined by a staunch stance against imperialism, a legacy of colonial influence that continues to cast a shadow over many African nations. He believes that true sovereignty requires breaking free from the shackles of external control. One of his most impactful actions was the expulsion of French troops from Burkina Faso in February 2023. This decisive move sent shockwaves through the international community. It signaled that Traore was not afraid to challenge traditional power structures. By ending France's military presence, he aimed to reclaim Burkina Faso's autonomy and chart a new course for the nation's future. Traore's vision extends beyond severing ties with former colonial powers. He is a vocal advocate for a multipolar world, one where African nations have a strong and independent voice on the global stage. He believes that this shift in the balance of power is essential for achieving true equality and prosperity for all nations. In line with this vision, Traore has sought to diversify Burkina Faso's alliances. He understands that relying solely on traditional partners could perpetuate patterns of dependency. Instead, he has reached out to countries like Russia, China, and Turkey, seeking cooperation based on mutual respect and shared interests. Ibrahim Traore is acutely aware that true independence requires a strong and self-sufficient economy. He has implemented bold economic policies to break free from neo-colonialism. One significant move was the nationalization of gold mines. Traore ensured these resources benefit the people, not foreign corporations. Wealth from mining is reinvested in the country's development. Traore also committed to fiscal responsibility. He declined his presidential salary, resonating with the public. Leaders should prioritize citizens' well-being over personal gain. His policies have yielded promising results. Burkina Faso's GDP has grown significantly. Projections indicate continued growth. This trajectory could lift millions out of poverty by 2043. Ibrahim Traore's bold reforms and unwavering stance against external influence have not come without challenges. His tenure has been marked by persistent threats to his leadership and the stability of the nation. Since he took power, there have been numerous coup attempts, a stark reminder of the fragility of power in the region. These attempts, often orchestrated by forces resistant to change and determined to maintain the status quo, have posed significant challenges to Traore's administration. The most serious attempt in April 2025 was allegedly backed by France and Ivory Coast, highlighting the geopolitical complexities at play. Despite these threats, Traore has remained resolute. He has strengthened security measures, investing in the military to deter future attempts and safeguard the hard-won progress made under his leadership. His commitment to stability is unwavering, recognizing that it is essential for attracting foreign investment and fostering economic growth. His government has accused foreign powers of fueling instability, alleging that they seek to exploit the country's resources and undermine its sovereignty. Traore has vowed to resist these efforts, emphasizing the importance of Pan-African unity and cooperation in countering such threats. Section 5, A Region United, the Alliance of Sahel States. Recognizing that the challenges facing Burkina Faso are not unique, Ibrahim Traore has emerged as a leading figure in the push for greater regional integration. He believes that a united front is essential to counter the shared threats of terrorism, poverty, and external interference that plague the Sahel region. In September 2023, Traore spearheaded the formation of the Alliance of Sahel States, a bloc comprising Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. This alliance represents a significant step towards regional cooperation, aiming to pool resources, coordinate strategies, and present a united front on the international stage. The AES has quickly evolved into a formidable force for change. It transitioned into a confederation in July 2024, deepening the bonds between member states. The alliance has been vocal in its opposition to neocolonialism, and has actively challenged the influence of France and the economic community of West African states in the region. Beyond security concerns, the AES has outlined an ambitious agenda for economic development. This includes plans for infrastructure development, the creation of a common market, and eventual federalization. The alliance seeks to attract partnerships with countries that respect its vision for self-determination, including Russia, Turkey, China, Iran, and North Korea. Section 6. Battling the insurgency terrorism in Burkina Faso. One of the most pressing challenges facing Ibrahim Traore and the Alliance of Sahel States is the growing threat of terrorism. Extremist groups have gained a foothold in the region, exploiting poverty, instability, and weak governance to spread their ideology and sow chaos. In Burkina Faso, these groups have wreaked havoc, particularly in rural areas. They have seized control of vast swaths of territory, displacing communities and disrupting livelihoods. The government estimates that as much as 40% of the country is now outside of its control, highlighting the scale of the challenge. The insurgency has had a devastating impact on the country's social fabric. Schools have been forced to close, depriving children of education. Health facilities have been targeted, hindering access to essential services. The violence has created a climate of fear and uncertainty, undermining development efforts and exacerbating existing social and economic inequalities. Traore has made combating terrorism a top priority of his administration. He has bolstered the military, investing in new equipment and training to enhance its capacity to counter the insurgency. He has also sought international cooperation to address the root causes of extremism, including poverty, unemployment, and lack of opportunity. Section 7. The people support Traore's mandate. Despite the challenges facing Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore enjoys significant public support. His decisive leadership, particularly his stance against imperialism and his commitment to economic development, has resonated with a population eager for change. A 2023 Afrobarometer report revealed that nearly two-thirds of Burkinabes support military intervention against abusive leaders, reflecting a deep-seated desire for accountability and good governance. The report also showed that 66% of respondents approve of military rule, indicating a willingness to embrace unconventional solutions to address the country's problems. Traore's personal popularity has remained high. He is seen as a man of the people, a leader who understands the struggles of ordinary citizens and is committed to improving their lives. His decision to decline his presidential salary and his focus on social programs have further endeared him to the public. This groundswell of support has provided Traore with a strong mandate to implement his ambitious agenda. He has used his popularity to rally the nation behind his vision for a stronger, more prosperous, and truly independent Burkina Faso. Section 8. A brighter future, Traore's vision for Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Traore's leadership has ushered in a new era of hope and possibility for Burkina Faso. His commitment to Pan-Africanism, economic justice, and fighting terrorism sets the stage for a brighter future. Traore envisions a nation standing tall, charting its own destiny. He aims for wealth from natural resources to benefit all citizens. Traore dreams of a peaceful, stable Burkina Faso where communities thrive. He aspires to create opportunities for every citizen to reach their full potential. While challenges remain, the future under Traore's leadership is promising.